Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. From downtown, and Edwards good for three. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Buzelis' shot is good.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Edwards with it. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Here's Castle. Flushes it down to finish the...
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Dort for three. The Thunder with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the score by Detroit. Outside Edwards. Over Castle. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Edwards. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. Oklahoma City gets it back. Caruso outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. Here he goes. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Castle for 3. Good, and the setup by Moran. Castle's got 5 now.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Buzelis grabs the board.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Morant, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Edwards. Spins. Over Dort. Again, the miss by Edwards.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Buzelis, averaging around 6 a game. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Fires the three.
And Aaron Gordon can guard multiple positions due to that athleticism and the length.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Graham, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Stewart outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Thunder trailed by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. The three. Knocks down the triple.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Poole. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. The floater, pass to Bassi, and stolen by Stewart. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Morant. Back to Najee. Launches it. Bassi pulls it in.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Poole outside. Over Morant. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Detroit on top. They lead by 5. And quarter number... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And here's Morant outside. Buries it from 3. Morant's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thunder trailed by 8. And stolen by Morant. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular. And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done so many ways on the offensive end.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Poole outside. Poole gets it in close.
And Poole pretty active there in the pick and roll, opportunistic scorer in those sets.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
Now Alexander Walker. No points yet. Poole outside. Shoots over Morant. Again, Oklahoma City.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
Right side Morant. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Buzelis has got 9 points.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Thunder trail by 17. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the big finish by Giannis.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Pass to Morant. A minute 42 left in the first half. Picked by Stewart to the right side. It's Dort on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trail by 13. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
This quarter, they've already given up 6 points off turnovers.
Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant on his way. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Morant. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Thunder trail by 15. Here's Edwards. He can't hit that time. .107 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Agbaji. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the break. And he lays it in on the break.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Detroit making a change here. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. .23 seconds left in the second period. Clock at 4. Pass to Olajuwon. Dort outside. There's the three. And again, the Pistons missing. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Edwards. Fades away. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Outside Morant. To the paint. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Edwards with it. Pounded by Morant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Pass to Buzelis. About a minute played here in the second half. Over to the left wing. Here's Kessel. And here's Morant outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Detroit with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Okay now, Rook.
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 11 points.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Thunder trail by 12. Out to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. No luck on that one. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Three-pointer, Buzelis, and stolen by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
The lob, very well done.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Outside Morant, and there's the drive, stolen by Caruso. Here they come with numbers in transition.
I got yours.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with a get up, Anthony Edwards.
Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Morant. He's got 11. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The rebound by Stewart. Detroit leading by 13. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. .40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Poole outside. Takes the three. Look at Poole showing the range.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Got a piece of it. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside, Alexander Walker. In transition.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
13 foul. Substitution for your Pistons.
And here's Poole. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Detroit on top. They lead by 12. And coming up at and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trail by 12. Rebounded by Castle. And so Conley will bring it up for Detroit. 17 points was their biggest margin. Stewart outside. Pass to Abaji. Let's go with a three. Stewart, that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Poole outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Azubuike. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Agbaji. Stewart, right side. Out left to the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Pistons making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
At the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both. Thunder trail by 15. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. That shot off. Here's Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The Pistons lead by 15. There's a screen to the left side wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Denied by Morant.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Buzelis. Pulls up on the wing. Buries the jump shot. Buzelis has got 9 points now in the second half.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Here's Edwards. The Pistons clear it. Dort for 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Thunder trail by 17. It's stolen. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Here's Oklahoma City now. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Now here's Morant. Down low. Gordon with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Throws it up high. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Pistons lead by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And so Morant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Right wing. Pass to Buzelis. Outside for Moran. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team 4.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Gets Dort on the wing. Here's Castle. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. Poole with the ball. Picked it out of midair. And so it's Detroit.